This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening to all. So in this session, we will discuss about the remaining loops of the remaining loops that are until loop and select loop. So most probably we are working with while loop only. So we are observed in yesterday's session while loop and drawbacks also drawbacks of the while loop, and we are overcome the drawbacks of the for loop with while loop, and at the same time we can achieve the all the functionalities of the for loop with while loop also. So today now we will discuss about the until loop. So I give you a normal explanation to about this one. So normal explanation means, so just understand one scenario where we will use this until loop first of all. Okay. So first of all, I will write the syntax. It's very simple syntax: until, condition, and do and done. There is everything is same one. For every loop, we have the do and done. Between them, we will write the statements. Now, understand here. Sometimes you need to execute a set of commands until you reach a condition as true. Understand? Understood. So what is that? Suppose you're writing, you're executing something, you're executing some files or whatever that one. So until the condition is true, the condition is true, the black won't execute. So first of all, what just understand here, just for it's not exactly just for your understanding I'm writing here. Now I'm giving 5 is greater than 10. Okay. Next, do and done is there. What I think, just I'm asking print what is that? Suppose I'm assigning the value a equals to 5. Okay. Now what I'm saying here, at the first iteration, until is the keyword. Now verify that condition. When condition is false, then this black will execute. Got it? In while loop, condition is true, it will execute. Here, the condition is false or not. So a is not greater than, so a is 5 is greater than to 10, false. It will execute. Suppose next I am doing here increment by 1. So what I am doing, just for your understanding, a value increment by 1. Now it becomes as 6. Again it will verify. Next 7, 8, 9, 10, not a problem. 10 is 10 greater than to 10? Yes, false. It will execute. When we reach the 11, 11 is greater than to the 10? 11 is greater than to 10? Yes, the condition is true. Then that loop will terminate. So it is some different loop to you. So I will explain with you one normal example. Then we try to understand in different way. Uh, how do I do here? So simply I will write until.sh. First I will write the shebang. Okay. Until loop. What I do here, suppose I take any variable equals to 10, 0 until value at a is greater than to 10 between the 2 and 1. What I do here, here I forgot. What I do here, just I will call echo $a. No. So there is some specialty. What is a drawback with while loop and what is advantage with the until loop. There is no comparison between while and until. The scenario is sometimes suppose just understand this one, then you may get the clarity. What I'm saying here, first I'm assigning a value with 0. 0 is greater than to the 10. 0 is greater than to the 10. No. So condition is false, it will execute it. So don't compare until and while. So the command, the loops, each one have its own speciality. So don't compare like while and for loop. Okay. Actually, we won't use these two loops in our scenarios also. Maybe sometimes we may face until loop in the scripts. Now, what is if I execute this one? You will get a repeated output. Why? Because understand the scenario. So there is no endpoint for this loop. First of all, the a value is 0. 0 just is 0 is greater than to 10. False. Yes, up to if the condition is false, it will execute. Got it? Condition is false, it will execute. When the condition is true, it won't execute. It will terminate from the loop. Now tell me, a value is 0. 0 is greater than to 10? No, means condition is false. Okay, see here, first of all, you may get a problem here with just understand what is the problem. Sh until dot sh. So see here, it's continuously we are getting the output. So just press the Control C. Why? Because here every time is first what is the iteration process? First of all, it will verify the condition. It's false, and it will print that a value that is a 0. Again, it comes to here. Again, what is the present a value? Again, it is 0 only. Again, it will print here. Again, come to here. Again, there is no where you need to give some either increment or decrement to variable a. Then only it will terminate to you. So how we have to terminate this program here? After printing the a value, now I will mention here a equals to, again I giving again reassigning the value a minus 1, or a plus 1. Plus 1 is better. Why? Because here now presently a value is 0. Now condition is false, so it will execute the do and done block. It will print that $a value, nothing but 0. Next, after printing the a value, then it will be a present value is 0. 0 plus 1, the new value of a is now presently 1. Okay, again here comes there. Presently a value is 1. 1 is greater than to 10? No, it will execute again. So presently a value is 1. 1 plus 1 again, the new value of a is 2. So just try to execute. So this is your output. Okay, based on some condition, we will execute these things. Okay, next one, we will discuss about the select loop. Where it is document. Okay, good. What is the main advantage with select loop means it will give to you a menu number, like when you provide that options to this arguments are sending that arguments are variables to select loop, it will gives to you a menu. Just understand what is syntax of the select menu is select in, that is common, and you have to here write that first of all hello, and next one is welcome, next one is thank you. Okay, just if there is no condition, please try to understand. So it is a loop, so should write do and done. So just understand what will happen if I execute these things on my terminal. It is some different one. Okay, go here. Vi select dot sh. what I doing here? Select in sorry, what I write there, hello world, then do and done. See, just understand that what when I execute this one, oh, syntax error is there. Wait. I think variable name is not there. Dollar is not required. So just I take that example or where is variable, in is a keyword, hello world are the arguments. So at least we need to write at least one executable command or one statement between this do and done. Otherwise, you will get one error. That is a problem. So I will write just equal. See, that is your cat it select.sh. Just I mentioned the first one is cbank. When I use the select one, what is happening here? It's providing to us an easy way to create the numbering. Yes, numbering is a menu. So it is providing to us a good format with a numbering. Yes, it is a menu like that one. So from that, user may select one option, and from that option we will do some tasks. Okay, now I will execute this select loop, and in conditional statement we have the case statement also. I will execute these two things with I will execute one a good program to you. Just concentrate. We will cover the two things. One is select loop, another one is case statement also. Okay, select 2.sh. How we will write? Suppose previous example, I think related to hotel. Okay, demo on select loop and case conditional statement. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, just I will write select where in I will write coffee, tea, Kodak. Okay, next do, and finally we will write here that. Now between that one, suppose what is your output, just up to here, what is your output? Sh select.sh. Sorry, select 2.sh. Select spelling is wrong. So we got a menu with numbering, but I did not give that any numbering, but it's by default taking the numbers 1, 2, 3. By default only, we won't change that one. So suppose I will give a option like that, choose any one option like what is that means? We will create a menu. Okay, let's come to the program, then we will decide that one. Select 2.sh. After this one, I will write a statement. Just what I'm going to write here, read hyphen read. What I say here, please select the respective option. Select that option number. Okay, that suppose the number will store in one variable OPT. Okay, now here I will use the case statement case, and here also in. So here we should use the dollar symbol, but in select statement no need to use the dollar symbol. That is a small difference here. Suppose user entered 1, it's coffee, and 2 with tea, 3 with cool drink. Suppose user entered, we have entered one number option. The value will be stored in opt. So the value at opt in. Now I will write here. Suppose option 1 is there. I will write a statement echo. You are selected. What is that? Coffee. And next one, I will give a option. Read. Please enter number of copies. I won't write for all these things, just for your understanding. Suppose it is CF, variable name is CF. So I take one variable X, dollar of CF. Better to take the backticks. We are always using EXPR. Value at CF. Suppose each copy value, suppose 8 rupees. Multiply with into symbol. Okay, should it treats it differently? That's why you have to use the backslash. EXPR, the number of copies, suppose 8 is 64. Finally, you have to print echo. Just I will take that some space. The total price is what I will write X. Okay, finally you have to give 2 columns. Second one, just a direct write. You are selected T. Third one, so should give that if the option is 3, you are selected colons. Colon. Other than anything, equal. You are selected wrong option. Then after I will print a clear. So better to I give some space here. But sleep 2 seconds. Here also, just try to execute different things. Next colon, and end of the case statement is ESAC. And where is the end of the loop? Again, I recheck it. Okay, finally, when I ask the user, please enter a option. Okay, and then after we will get these things where it is actually this is not our first line. 1 minute. Sorry. This is our program. Select where. So we are giving 3 menus, 3 different items. User is suppose by default is 1, numbering 2 with is numbering 3. Suppose I am asking the user in do loop for select loop. I am writing in the select loop. This is the starting point and this is the end point. What I'm doing here, just I'm asking the enter an option. Suppose it's representing with 1, 2, 3, numbering only. If it is user entered 1, the value will be come to the opt variable. By using this one, I will write the case statement. Case, suppose elected 1, number 1, so it will execute. And 2 for this one, 3 for this one. Other than this one, star. So I try to execute if is there any errors. So I'm not writing for these things to all the arguments. Not condition is just for it's same thing only. Why we need to waste the time? We will discuss another topic. Just copy and paste same thing only. So that is not a matter. Same thing, copy paste only. That's why I'm not writing there. Now just sh. What is the program name? Select 2.sh. Suppose I entered the one. Please enter the option. Okay, suppose one. Please enter the number of copies. 12. Why I'm getting some space? Total price is 96. I got it. But unnecessarily, when I'm pressing that one, again I'm getting this option. I think I will verify that one. I think I kept eco, where it is good. First of all, it is executed. Please enter an option. We are given one option. Eco, go. Var is a variable, is a my user defined variable. You can take anything there. Here, just what I took here, just that is not a matter. Just I will change further. one minute. Select 2.sh. So that is one variable. For my understanding, I'm taking that one. Okay. Here by default, its syntax. What is that? If you giving that options by default, we are getting it as a menu. You are giving 100 options. The 100 options we are getting the menu. If you are choosing spelling also, I am taking the number here. You can also choose. Just see here the user entered suppose copy spelling exactly coffee. Not a matter. You can write it. I am just taking the numbers. Next one here it is a T. Okay. Next one here you can also write what is that cool drink. Okay. But what is please enter the number for it is only viewing purpose. Please enter the option. Okay. So what will happen? Just again I will execute. Then you may get good clarity at this point. Okay. After execution of this program, now you may get good clarity. Suppose one. So I won't take that one. I will write the spell coffee. By default is asking one option. So that's why we are getting this one. Okay. So just type enter. Okay, it's won't take. By default, it's taking that input from me. Coffee. Again, it is asking same thing. Coffee. You have selected coffee. Please enter the number of coffees. 3. It waits for 2 seconds. Sorry. We are getting that output. Okay. Just for we have the 4 loops are there. That's why I explained. But the more important matter, you need to concentrate on more and more on the for loop and while loop. And I think so many of you are so familiar to the C language. I hope you are good at C language. We can also write the for loop in C language way also. So just we are using, I think you are good at the C language, you can use this one also. We are mentioning I equals to 0, I less than or equals to 10, and I plus plus. Okay, and yeah, one of you, anybody, do you know the C language? Just we are writing the printf, enter the number. I think, do you know these things? It is at that our earlier stage in our BTech level, using these things. Do you know these things? C language, for loop, while loop, to while loop. Do you know this for loop in C language? Yes, you can also write a for loop in the form of the C language format. But thing is, suppose same thing, how to write in shell? Just here. For I equals to 0, but you have to take the 2 brackets. I equals to 0, I less than or equals to 10, and I plus plus, and there is 2 and there is no chain. Then after you have to write dollar equal something what we want. Just I try to execute this thing. What will happen? So we got that output. Yes or no? So, but instead of the one thing, you have to use the two brackets. Okay, now I am going to use three different commands. So many of you don't know where we are using these things. I think I did not mention in the, okay, already I mentioned here. 1 minute. What is the use of the Yes, now we are going to discuss about the, before going to the functions concept, we have to discuss about the continue and break. Continue and break command. So these two commands are exclusively for the loops only. Exit is different. I will discuss after explanation of these two things. Okay, what is the use of the break? First, we will discuss about the break. Okay. What will happen with continue? What will happen with the break? Okay, continue. What will only for loops only? It only for the loops only. When you use break, it will terminate from the entire loop. When you use the continue, it will terminate from the specific iteration. I think you won't understand by this method, but I will give one example, then you will get that clarity. Where is my terminal? Okay, here. See, now what I'm going to do is just I create a program that is a sample.sh. First of all, what is that? Echo welcome. This is one program. Now I will take a loop, any one loop for just previously I less than I equals to 0, I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus and close it and do and. So suppose I want to print here echo welcome, again some statement of what is that? I need to print some format. Okay, then after I will print that $I. So what is your output? So you will get that 1, 0 to 10. Yes. Now what I am going to do here? So I will write a statement. See here, please concentrate here. I am writing a if condition. If $I value is equals to 3, what I'm saying here, then and if this is the syntax of if loop, what I will use the continue keyword here. So first of all, it will read that based on this for loop condition, present I value is 0. Okay, it will read that one, it will print this one. Here it will verify if 0 is equals to 3, no, means this 4 lines it won't execute. So again, echo $I, first $I is at about 0 will print there. Next, incremented by 1 means here you will get that value is 2. So, sorry, incremented by 1 means previously 0, now it is changed to 1. Again, 1 is less equals to 3. No, it will don't go to this for loop. Only when condition is true in if condition, if condition is true in if, then it will execute. Next 2, 3. So when we reach the 3, when it is 3, 3 is less than 3 is equals to 3. Yes, it will execute. What I gave here? Continue. Continue means it won't execute what we have after this loop. Just it will ignore that particular iteration, then it will come to the next increment value. Or continue specifically for the particular iteration only. It will stop that particular iteration only. When value is 3, it is perfect, and it come to the continue. Continue means what we have under this continue keyword in the loop, it won't execute. Again the loop control will come to the checking the condition, nothing but incremented by 1. Just you concentrate here, you will get the good clarity after executing this one. What happens here? 0 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there. But what about 3? 2 is there, 3 is there. When value is 3, it won't printed that statement. Got it? When value is 4, there is no problem. Continue means it is particularly for the specific iteration. So suppose when value is 200, I am mentioning when value is 200, don't execute what I have under the continue keyword. Is it clear to you? Please. Charan, Ganesh. Continue means, again I am repeating, 100 lines are there. Suppose 5 lines are there. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. I am saying to this, printing 1, 2, 3. When if you here I will writing here break. Continue. I am writing the continue. 1 is there is no problem. It will print. Next, the loop will come here. Again, 2 will print. When come to 3, here what is it? Continue. What is it? So won't go to the inside of these what we have under the continue. Next, we come to the next iteration. There is no problem for the 4. It will execute. Next, it is for the 5. Now, just think about what will happen with what is the next one? Continue. What will happen with the break? So you have to give that answer for this one. What is it? Sample.sh. Now what I'm going to do here, I will remove this thing. Okay, not required here. I will remove this one. Instead of this one, I use the break. What will happen? Just concentrate on it. Yes. What happened here? When in a loop, if cursor faces a word break, it completely come outside of the loop. Break means it stops that execution of the loop. Continue means it only for the specific iteration. Got it? Here when it faces 3, it ignores only for 3. Remaining everything is good only. But what happened at break? If you mention that break, it won't takes next iteration. But continue not like that one. Continue, it won't take that when the condition is specifically true. Suppose 3, then that time how to print that 3 value. Then after it takes that next iteration value 4, 5, 6 based on your program. And next one, at this point I will again explain to you one more command, that is exit. Like that. Exit means it will execute from the complete your terminal also. So actually I know very well, but unfortunately I typed that one. Okay, not a problem. No. I took another one. Not my instance. VMware root. Okay. It's not required here. So exit.sh, I will create a program. Suppose bin bash. Echo. So many times are there. Just here, I will write here one condition, that is exit. What will happen? It is not related to loops. First of all, when you face a word, the cursor facing a word exit, same like break only. Break for the loops, exit for the complete shell script. When it faces a word exit, it simply come outside of the from the program, not only loop. Exit is not related to the. You can also use the exit in the loops, but specially for the for the for loops, we have special two commands are there. That is a break and another one is a continue. So here in the loops, break functionality and in shell script, exit functionality, both are same. Okay, next we will discuss about the functions. What is the use of the functions means? So if you want to write a code, same code 100 times, simply you bind that code in a function, nothing but you're binding collection of the commands as a group. Instead of calling the commands, we are calling the commands group name, that is a functions. So functions is just for doing the writing the repeated tasks or doing the repeated tasks. Instead of calling that all the commands, just we call that all the commands with a function name. Okay, suppose I want to write hello world 100 times. Okay, so simply I will write uh, I will create a function. In that one, I will write the hello world echo command 50 times, 50. So if I want to two times, just I call that function two times only. Two times every time it will give that 50 hello world. I want to print 100 times, just I will call two times. 2 into 50, that is 100. So write once, you use more times. Write once, read, use more times. The syntax of the functions are very easy. The function and the function name. Okay. Next one, you should use open bracket and close bracket. This is one way. Second way, you can without using the function keyword, you can also write the function. So function name, it is your wish. Just should use that this brackets and stop and starting point and ending point. Now see here, I will create a program, then you can easily understand. In two ways I will create that one. So I'm writing function. Function name is sample. Sorry, if you are mentioning the function keyword, no need to use these brackets. Close starting point and closing point. Here I will write echo hi. Okay, now tell me, cat it, who will give the correct answer? We will. If I execute, suppose everything is there is no error. If I execute this command, what is my output? Just ping me in chat box. Now I will execute this command. What is my output? Sharon, good. Still Ganesh, Sandeep, Tilak. Is it same? Is it right? Yes, yes. We have to call the function. See here, there is no output. In shell script, we have a different functionality is there. In shell script, the shell will read the script file line by line only. Line by line only. Okay, first of all, I will execute normally, then after we will discuss. So see here, just you call that function name. What is that? Function name is sample. You can write number of times, that much of times it will execute. So I called the function 3 times. So every time it will print 3. So totally we have the 9. Yes. Now I will explain to you not drawback. That is a way of the execution of the shell script. So what I do here now, if I call the function before defining the one, just I want to print here sample only. So I won't call here before defining the function. I'm calling that function here. This is a definition actually. This is a complete function definition. Here it's I'm calling the function name. Now try to understand what is your output here. So you will get an error. Why? Because after reading the function definition only, we need to call that function by its name. Got it? So that's why you don't mention a function before defining that, before giving the definition of that one. So here you have to call that one. Sorry, what is the function name only? No need to use any symbol. That is function.sh. Is it clear to you? Next one, suppose I create a program based on functions. Arguments are also there, but some different concept again. Arguments are there. Yes, arguments also there. We are sending arguments default. Again, it is similar to constructors or another things are there. It's again extended to some again. So we definitely we can also send the arguments. It's right only. Yes. Now I will create a function with a different. Suppose the function name is f.sh. So for everything I will mention in that function only. Suppose I will take that function name is display. So I did not mention the function keyword. Should use this bracket. Then after you write in the brackets. Okay. Function keyword when you are using, no need to write these two brackets, curly brackets. What is that? This is a braces or whatever this is. If you are using the function keyword here, no need to use this one again. Okay, that is a meaning. So display, I'm mentioning here simple program. What is that? Echo for one calculator. I will create a calculator. Select one option from the list. Suppose echo. I will use the hyphen e and slash into small is enough, and read the value will store in one variable now. Okay, this is one function. Next, how do we write? I will write one more function, that is welcome. What I do here, just echo, enter any two numbers. So read A and read B. You can also write read hyphen P also. This is enough. Next one, I will write if dollar number value. Suppose user entered 1, the value is equals to 1. Then I will write 1. Then I will write one more thing to you. How we write? Okay, so this one not required actually. Let's see. Then I will take one variable x $a plus $b and equal $x. So better I will mention here one function. I will create a function here, add what is that, x equals I'm taking one variable that is $a, or else I take equal to exp $a equals $p, and we will display to you variable x and close it. Next, I will take that subtract expr backticks expr $m minus $p, then $x. Now I will write here instead of these things, if user entered 1, that is nothing but addition. Yes, here I will call that function add and if again I am taking, if user entered number value, it is in the number which is equals to 2, next then I will call subtract function and close it. Okay, after executing this one, I will explain to you is there any errors. Error number, line number 55. V5. What happened here? It is giving error at the line number 25. This is if loop, if condition is 1, if then, okay, F5. Next, if number is equals to then, here there is no endpoint actually. For subtract program, there is no endpoint. That's why we are getting an error. I try to execute again. So better to I give some spaces, then we will get the clarity. First of all, here there is no problem display. Next, welcome. Also there is no problem. For addition up to here, there is no problem. Here I need to write echo $x. Okay. Now I will delete this statement. I did not take any loop. Let me complete. Now 1 equals to 10, it will call add function, and equals to 2 sh. Okay, 41, maybe it's closing. If condition, then keyword add function I call it. Okay, if equals to 2, then subtract, everything is good only. Okay, yes, next one. So first of all, I will take some values. So before executing these two if loops, here I will call first of all display, then after I will execute display welcome. Then what will happen? I will try to execute again. Addition, enter the first number, 12, 13. Now we are getting error at the number 43. Everything is good, but addition, I think addition. name the spelling is right only. Okay, the problem is when I call a function, don't use these brackets. I'm thinking it's in C language like that. Just call the function name only. Sh again. 1, enter 12, 13. I got the 25 output. Now again, same thing, I will execute. Sh f.sh, let's take the subtraction. 12 minus 234, your answer is triple 2. Okay, small difference that is. Okay, this is about the today's session. Okay, nothing useful here actually. Okay, so I will upload this session after 10 p.m. Thank you.